In last week's Torah reading, Parshat Miketz, we read about Yosef's plan to save Egypt from starvation. Yosef advises Paro to store excess grain during 7 years of plenty, and then to redistribute that grain during the following 7 years of scarcity. In this week's Torah reading, Parshat Vayigash, we see that the story gets a little more complicated. Those 7 years of scarcity arrive, and the people begin approaching Yosef, asking for the excess grain that he has stored. Yosef happily obliges, selling the grain to the people. Eventually, the Egyptians run out of money, and so they offer livestock in exchange for the grain. Eventually, they run out of livestock as well, and they must resort to offering their land and even their very selves as indentured servants to Yosef in exchange for the food. Now, Yosef's plan is successful. The people even declare their thanks to Yosef, saying, "You have saved our lives." However, it's pretty clear that the solution Yosef comes up with is not optimal. Now, in Yosef's plan, he never enlists the help of any Egyptians on the ground. He's an outsider who has an idea, and it works to some extent. In our own fight against global poverty, we should learn the lessons from Yosef. We must empower those who are on the ground to help themselves, because in the end of the day, it is only those who are on the ground, who are part of the local communities that we are trying to help, that can have the most nuanced understanding of the structures of their society and their culture that can lead to lasting change. There are times in our effort to help others where the best thing we can do is offer our support when they want it, and to take a step back and allow others to help themselves.